Oh, yo, hold on, cut this up. What's up? So, of course, you guys know about Youth Rebuild New Orleans. Our mission is to empower young people through the home renovation process. So, we want to tell you guys a little bit more about our Summer Rebuild program that has been going on for the last 8 years. This is awkward because Malik is in the doorway. What's going on? We shooting a video.
What you said is a youth-led organization. Let the youth take over.
I hate when you do that, but you're right. Go for it. Knock it out the park.
This summer at YRNO, we had a number of speakers talk to interns about life skills such as sex education, mental health, financial literacy, and investments.
Don't forget about social media, knowing your rights, entrepreneurship.
Both of y'all forgot about the floor plan we designed for the new house.
Hey, you're right.
We've been working on the floor plan ever since the first week of the internship. And through that experience, we learned pretty much everything that goes into designing something like that. So we learned how to finance all the materials. We also learned which designs are better than others, particularly with the type of house we were building. And also we learned how to collaborate and work on teamwork, because multiple ideas are things that lead into the final idea of what's going to be constructed.
It's imperative that we not only teach our young people how to survive, but to excel beyond measure.
Working with and showing young volunteers how to be able to work with carpentry skill tools and be able to help them.
My experience with Youth Rebuild New Orleans basically changed my life around, because at first I really wasn't a people person. I got it talk and all that. I started working with volunteers and internships. I really opened up more. Started working with them, showing them how to do the trade and all that. It really changed me around.
Learning about entrepreneurship lets you see that you can turn whatever you're passionate about, whatever you love doing, into your job, and the best part, you're able to be your own boss at it and control how much money you're able to make through your own passions.
And how does a flower grow? What's the process of a flower? All right, and then what else happens? You gotta nurture it. You have to make sure you got some good ground, some good soil. And nothing happens overnight. Just like she said with the money situation, I'm the exact same way.
Patrice, how do you make money doing this? He doesn't really know nothing about, art. So it's like, how do you make money doing this? Have you ever made money doing it? I'm like, yeah, I made money before. He's like, how do you make money doing this? And I'm like telling him what I gotta do, not knowing that he's challenging me to think about how to make money instead of going back to work. And the thing that he said was, you don't need to go back to work. Whatever you do to make money doing this, just do more. And I was like, you know what? Dang, you're right.
So if I can request to get out, but you can request if you may have, or if a friend uploaded a picture of you, right? You don't know if they didn't really tag you in it, but Facebook was like, this may be that person, right? And so your likeness is now on the internet. You can request to have that removed. That doesn't mean they're going to remove it, but you can at least take the initiative, take the action to actually request that it's removed. Right?
I need to get out.
Also, be sure to search your social media profiles for posts that may be offensive. So earlier, again, Maggie was talking about reflection, right? And so when you search in your social media, this is a good time to reflect over your personal thoughts, your personal growth. But it may also be a time when you assess any of the things that you may have said that may warrant an apology, right?
If you think even if you don't think you have one, you should always get tested. At least once a year, every 6 months. But especially if you have changes in partners, you need to get tested. So you always know your status. It's a sense of empowerment, okay? That'll prevent anyone from getting something from you, but also that'll allow you to know that if you at any point, God forbid, that you were to get something, a STD, HIV, anything, you would have an idea about how that happened, okay? You need to make sure that you know about your body. Cool? All right, so one last thing we're gonna do, we're gonna get in groups. I have little quizzes for everybody. Basically, I hope I answer all of the questions that are on there, and just now we're gonna talk about it.
Knowing your rights and learning what to say and do when encountered in a sticky situation with the police can not only be informative, but also be the difference between a funny story you tell to your friends or a call you have to make to your parents while in the police station.
we understand how important it is to create dialogue for social issues that we face.
That's why it was pretty cool to have New Orleans Juvenile Justice Know Your Rights team come out and teach our young people their rights and address other injustices that many people face.
That's like search and seizures. Like someone can't just go up to you randomly and like pat you down. Like you have to do something to make them think that there would be something wrong.
You know, her exceptions.
Also, can't police officers not search like your property if they don't have a warrant?
Yep, that is true. Again, there's always exceptions to the rule.
And I'll say, like when he's talking about the long run, you can still do like assert your rights, and you will still get arrested, which is not fine, but it's okay. Like you said, if you did everything right, let's say you didn't give any statements, you did not give consent to search, you didn't sign the consent to search form, those things will get suppressed, and there's nothing that the prosecutors can use to prosecute you.
Having skills in financial literacy not only shows that you know how to save your money, but you know also how to invest it and use your built-up credit to buy whatever expensive thing you can dream of.
In the bank. You put it in some quality funds inside the stock market, and over the long term, I'm never going to say the word guaranteed, but unless something that's never happened before happens, you're going to at least double what you put in there over the long term, and I'll explain that in a second. Does anybody have any questions? Or before I even go further, what's something that y'all kind of want to figure out or have just some missing things about what's going on?
So like, just like starting you know, stock market, you know, or like when we first started investing, what would be like a reasonable amount to start with?
Okay, so before you even start investing, there's two things that everybody needs to do.
Mental health is the #1 priority within our generation today. That's why it's important to learn different ways how to analyze mental health issues and be able to cope with these issues, or possibly even get rid of them, so you can perform at the best of your ability at anything.
Responsibility for your actions. You have to take responsibility for your actions. You cannot go through life blaming everybody else for everything that went on in your life. We all go through stuff, as I've just expressed to you guys, but now I take control.
Finishes stains on different colors.
Oh yeah. Underneath you'll see that it was made to cast these little tiny models of the city.
You might have to stretch out the client. We're looking at the building. Now, this is something that in architecture you haven't been able to do before forever. We can be in our building and see how the proportions feel, see how all the colors look, see how see how things use the same line into this lead that can come up.
Making progress. It's fancy. Everybody's researching 3 companies, and they're going to invest. They're going to follow those companies, invest in their stocks for the next 5 weeks.
My name is Errol Johnson. I've been working for Youth Rebuilding of New Orleans for 5 weeks now for the Summer Internship. And I'd have to say this was one of the greatest programs I can engage in during the summer. I've learned so much more about construction, and I've also built up my status within a small community of youth.
And I feel like it's a good way to build your communication skills and your teamwork skills. And for me, it was a real life-changing experience because I never did nothing like this. And I just thought it was cool, fun, active, and collective.
I've been working for YRNO, for volunteering for 4 years now, and the stuff I've learned, like, it's priceless. I mean, I've started demoing all these houses, and now I'm about to finish this one, and it's just a process you can't put into words.
Be active, very communicative, use leadership skills.
Youth Rebuild New Orleans does not only construction on houses, we also show interns some insight about mental health.
we do research for stocks, and we do like wellness in general, and we do work ethics.
Lots of real world home skills. Like you can take this and put it into your own home, and you don't have to pay for it.
I thought we were done. She started talking. We have to get rid of that.
That's why we teach these life skills that's so important that's not being taught in high school. Thinking back to when I was in high school, many things that were taught to me that I still to this day don't use in life, such as chemistry and bio. Of course, there are some people that use those things, but not everyone. So those life skills, which are so important, so how to manage your money, how to invest your money once you make that money, how to become your own boss. That's what catches our young people's interest today. And so we are very proud to have that platform where we can teach those skills day in and day out.